Good morning, students. Welcome to my channel Maths with Manthi sir. Okay, children, in the last class I was discussing about your polyhedron. What is polyhedron? What is regular polyhedron? Two different types of polyhedron. Particularly, I had discussed. One is square pyramid. The other is your cuboid. Cube also I had discussed. Yes. Now, as I told you in the previous class that a polyhedron, there are two types of polyhedron. You see, I said polyhedron. What is polyhedron? Polyhedron is any three-dimensional solid whose faces are what? They are polygon. Whatever faces, how many numbers of faces are there in a solid? All the faces must be what? Polygons. First thing. Second, I am just reviewing those things. Let me review those things. Then we will discuss about your pyramid and prism. See, so a polyhedron is what? It is a solid whose faces are made up of what? Only polygons. Okay, then the edges, they must be line segments, and the vertices, what about the vertices? The vertices must be what? Points. Then I said what is regular polyhedron, where I differentiated between a cuboid and a cube. I said cuboid is not a regular polyhedron, but cube is a regular polyhedron. Why? Because in cube all the faces are what? Squares. Square means regular polygon. But in cuboid all the faces are rectangle, but those rectangles are not regular polygons, as their interior angle, all the sides are not equal. Even though interior angle is same 90 degree, but all sides are not of same length in rectangle. So rectangle is not a regular polygon. So as I said, cube is a regular polyhedron, but cuboid is only a polyhedron, not a regular polyhedron. Okay. Now, what is a regular polyhedron? I had told you, regular polyhedron means a polyhedron is said to be regular if what? If all its faces are what? Regular polygon, first condition. Second condition is at one vertex the same number of faces should meet. At each vertex the same number of vertices, the same number of faces should meet. Then only we say that the polyhedron is a regular one. Okay. Now today let us discuss two important types of what? Your polyhedron. What are they? One is your pyramid, the other is prism. Okay, so what is prism and pyramid? Let me discuss. Look at the figure, children. This figure is a, no doubt, you can say it is a cuboid, and as I told you in the previous class, it is a polyhedron, but not a regular polyhedron. Okay, it is only a polyhedron. Okay, let us consider about this polyhedron. So whether it is a pyramid or a prism, how to know what is a prism and what is a pyramid? See, children, if you look at minutely, now if I ask you how many faces are there, you can easily say, sir, there are 6 faces. Very good. And what about each face? What is the shape of each face? It is each face, the shape of each face is rectangle. Now, children, if I ask you, what is the base? What is the base of this polyhedron or cuboid? The base is what? Base is a rectangle. And if I ask you, what is the top surface? What is the top polygon? The top polygon or the top surface of this cuboid or polyhedron, it is also a what? Rectangle. That means the base and the top, you see, the base of this polyhedron and the top of this polyhedron, they are made up of what? They are congruent polygons. They are made up of congruent polygons. Okay. And what about other? You see, that means, you see here, base and top. See, base and top of this polyhedron are congruent polygons. See, congruent polygons. So what is congruent polygons? Congruent polygon means they are square, rectangles. Rectangle. See, the base and the top of this solid or this polyhedron, they are made up of what? Congruent polygon. That means each one, the top and base, both are rectangle. And what about the other lateral? There are 4 other lateral surfaces. There are 4 other faces other than the top and base. How many faces are there? Lateral faces. There are 4 lateral faces. Now if I ask you what will be the shape of each lateral face, it is again a rectangle, and rectangle is a parallelogram. You know, we have already discussed in the chapter Understanding Quadrilateral. Okay, every rectangle is a parallelogram. It must be a parallelogram first, otherwise then one angle 90 degree. Quadrilateral must be a parallelogram and one angle 90 degree in order to become a what? In order to become a rectangle. So the other 4 lateral faces of this polyhedron or solid, they are what? They are parallelogram. Parallelogram means it may be rectangle, it may be square, it may be rhombus. Okay, rhombus, square, rectangle, everyone is a what? Is a parallelogram. So what I mean to say, children, this is the first condition. See, a polyhedron is said to be prism. I am now explaining what is prism. See, prism means A polyhedron is said to be a prism under what condition? You see, the first condition is the base and the top. The base and top of the polyhedron or the solid must be made up of what? Congruent polygons. Maybe rectangle, maybe square. If the base is rectangle, top must be rectangle. Okay? If the base is triangle, then the top must be triangle. It is another thing. Congruent polygon. The top and base, they should be made up of congruent polygon. This is the first condition. Second condition, what is the second condition for prism? Second condition is other lateral faces. Other lateral faces means other than these two, whatever faces, other than the top and base. How many faces are left? They are called lateral faces. So other faces, you see, other faces should be what? Parallelograms. You see, parallelogram. Other faces must be. Parallelogram means maybe rectangle, maybe square, maybe rhombus, whatever. Okay. Base and top must be made up of congruent polygon. Then only we say that polyhedron is a what? Prism. So I think you understood. Let me give you another example. Similarly, in case of cube, you see, in case of cube, see, cube is also a prism. Look at. Cube is also a prism. Why it is a prism? Because the top and the base, they are made up of congruent polygons. That is what? Your square. And what about the four lateral faces? The four lateral faces are also what? Parallelograms. That is square. That means it is a prism. So cuboid is a prism. Your cube is a prism. Children, I hope you understood what is the meaning of prism. So prism is a polyhedron. Once again I am summarizing the thing. Prism is a polyhedron whose top and base, they must be made up of what? They must be of congruent polygon. Okay, that means if the top is square, the bottom face, if the base is your square, then the top must be a square. It is made up of congruent polygon. And the other lateral faces, other than the top and base, whatever faces are left, they should be made up of what? Parallelogram. Then only we say it is a what? Prism. Okay, we will discuss more about prism. There are other type of prism. So this prism, what is the name of this prism? Let me name the prism. It is a square prism. This prism is known as your square prism. And what about this? This cuboid is known as your rectangular prism. See children, this is called a rectangular prism. So why you can ask me, sir, why it is rectangular prism, why it is square prism? What is it? Is a prism. This is a prism and this is a prism. Why I just justified? Because its top and base and top, they are made up of what? Congruent polygons, and the other faces, they are parallelograms, no doubt. But why the name is square prism? Why the name is here rectangular prism? What is the reason? The reason is, you see, this prism stands on what? What is the base? If I ask you what is the base of this cube, the base is a square and hence it is square prism. The base of cuboid is rectangle, so it is, you see, this is the base. This is the base on which the cuboid stands. So as the base is rectangle, it is a rectangular prism. That means the naming of a prism which is a what? Polyhedron. The naming of a polyhedron is done as per the base, on the basis of its base, or as per the base on which it stands. On which base the prism stands, accordingly the name is given. As this prism stands on square, its name is square prism. As this cuboid, which is a prism, stands on rectangle, so its name is rectangular prism. Had the base been, instead of square, had the base been a triangle, it would have been a triangular prism. We will discuss in another class. Okay, triangular prism is also there. Okay, so the naming of a polyhedron is done on the basis of its base, or on which it stands. Now, what is pyramid? Let us come. Okay, let us discuss what is a pyramid. It is another important polyhedron. See, now in a pyramid, what happens? Look at this figure. Suppose this is a triangle ABC. It has three vertices. Now the three vertices are joined to the points at D. Okay. Now if I ask you, now you join this one. Now if I ask you how many faces are there, you can easily count. In this solid there are four faces. You see, there will be four faces. Each face is a triangle or triangular face. Now see, in this solid, this is no doubt a solid. Okay, this is no doubt a polyhedron. Okay, this is a polyhedron, no doubt. Now in this polyhedron, look at, what about the base? The base is a triangle, which is a polygon. The base is a triangle, which is a polygon. So instead of triangle, you can take a square, like here you see. You see here, it is also a polyhedron now. So the base is say A, B, C, D, and the four vertices they are joined to another vertex say E. Here the base is a square, it is a polyhedron. It is a polygon. See, now here the base, look Look at this figure. In this figure, the base is which one? The base is your ABC. It is a polygon. Here the base is your ABCD, which is a square. It is also a polygon. So what difference do you find? Here we find only the difference in base. Here the base is triangle. Here the base is square. And what about the other faces? See, there are four faces. Okay, other than the base. So what about the lateral faces? What about the other faces or lateral faces? They are only what? Triangles. They are only triangles. Look at here. Here the base is, you see, in this polyhedron. What is the base? The base is square. And what about the lateral faces or other faces? They are made up of only triangles. So this type of figure, this type of polyhedron is known as your pyramid. So now what is a pyramid? Okay, how to know which one is a pyramid? See, in a pyramid, a polyhedron is said to be a pyramid. Under what condition? There are two conditions also, like prism. First condition is, you see, the first condition, the base can be made up of any polygon. See children, mark, it is very important. What is the difference between prism and pyramid? In a prism, I said, see, in this prism or in this prism, what I said? I said that the base and the top, they should be made up of congruent polygons. That means if the base is square, the top must be square. Here the base is rectangle, the top face must be rectangle. But in pyramid, what happens? The base, it can be any polygon. It may be a square, it may be a triangle, it may be a square, it may be a pentagon, anything. It can be any polygon. Okay. In prism, what I said? In prism, I said the lateral faces, other than the base and the top, whatever faces are left, they are only what? They should be parallelogram. But here, the other faces, they are what? Triangles. Means other faces. Because if you join all the vertices to a point outside, to a common point, you will get only triangle. Okay. If you join all the vertices of the polyhedron to a point outside, then you will get only triangle. That means the other faces here. As I said, there are four faces. See, 1, 2, 3, and this is 4. Which are the faces? A, B, C is one face. C. A, B, C is one face. A, C, D is one face. A, D, B is another face. Then B, D, C is another face. There are four faces. And each face is a what? Each face is a triangle. So you see, now other than the base is triangular or triangle. Other than this base, there are three more faces. And what is the shape of the lateral faces? Each face is a what? Triangle. So that is why it is called a pyramid. And similar is the case here. You see, here the base is a square, which is a polygon. I said in a pyramid, the base can be any polygon. Okay. So base is ABCD, which is a square. Now other faces, see, you can also count. Here number of faces will be also 5. In this case, here the face will be 4. In this polyhedron, number of faces will be 5. You can easily count. One is square, other 4 faces are triangles. Other 4 faces are triangles. So total number of faces will be 5. The base is a square, and the other 4 faces are what? They are definitely triangle. Okay. So that is why it is a pyramid, not a prism. So that is the difference between prism and pyramid. Once again, let me summarize the thing. Okay, what is the name? Now let us see what is the name of this pyramid. See, the name of this pyramid is triangular pyramid. The name of this pyramid is triangular pyramid. And what is the name of this pyramid? It is square pyramid. Yes. So you can ask me, sir, why it is triangular pyramid and why it is square pyramid? The reason is, you see, as I told you in case of prism, the naming of a prism which is a polyhedron. Okay, the naming of a prism which is a polyhedron is done on the basis of, or as per the base, on the basis of the base on which it stands. Okay, cube stands on what? Square. So it is a prism and square prism. Cuboid is a prism and it stands on rectangle. So it is rectangular prism. Similarly, the naming of pyramids. The naming of pyramid is also done on the basis of the base, on the base on which it stands. See, look at it. This pyramid stands on which one? It stands on the square ABCD. This is the base. So that is why its name is square pyramid. Now look at this one. This pyramid stands on triangle ABC. This is the base. ABC is the base of this pyramid. So, and it is a triangle. So that is why its name is triangular pyramid, or it is also known as tetrahedron. Its another name is your tetrahedron. Okay. This is called a tetrahedron. We will discuss later. See. So this is the concept of what? Your prism and pyramid. Children, I hope you understood. How will you identify which one is pyramid, which one is prism? Okay, you can easily understand, identify. Seeing the picture, seeing the figure, you can easily identify whether it will be a pyramid or a prism. In a prism, you will see that the top and base and top, they must be congruent polygon, and the other faces must be only parallelogram, means square, rectangle, your all parallelogram, rhombus, like this. Okay. But in pyramid, what will happen? The base can be any polygon. Not necessarily that the base will be triangle or square. It can be any polygon in a pyramid. The base can be any polygon, but the lateral faces, they will be only what? Triangles. Okay. Then you say that it is a pyramid. Okay. So this is a square pyramid, this is a triangular pyramid. You can draw the figure of any kind of pyramid, no problem, provided you understood the topic. So this is the concept of prism and pyramid, which are two special types of polyhedron. Children, I hope you understood. So we will discuss more about it in another class. And there is also an interesting thing about polyhedron known as Euler's formula. So what is Euler's formula? And I will also draw. Yes, children, one more thing I forgot to say. You can easily count the number of faces, edges and vertices. Whether the figure is whether the solid is a prism or a pyramid. Yes, one thing I would like to say. See, in a pyramid it is very important, very easy to find the number of faces. There is no need to count or calculate. There is a simple formula. What is the formula? Let me tell you. See, look at this is a square pyramid. This is a triangular pyramid because the base is a what? The base is a triangle here. Okay, the base is a triangle which is a polygon, and the other faces or the lateral faces are what? The lateral faces are triangle. So it is a triangular pyramid. Now if I ask you how many faces does it have, without counting also you can see. How? See, look at the base. The base is a triangle. How many sides it has? 3. So 3 plus 1. So number of faces will be equal to 3 plus 1. It is 4. See, look at here. This is a square pyramid. This is a square pyramid. What is the base? The base is a square. And the square has how many sides? 4 sides. So number of faces will be 4 plus 1. That is 5. You see. That means a square pyramid will have 5 faces, a triangular pyramid will have 4 faces, and the edges and vertices you can easily count. Seeing the figure only you can count easily which is how many edges are there and how many vertices are there. Okay. So we will discuss something more about what? Your prism and pyramid. Only I have discussed few: triangular pyramid, square pyramid, your square prism, your rectangular prism. 2 types of prism and 2 pyramids I have discussed. In the next class I will discuss some other prism and pyramid, and then we will go to discuss what is Euler's formula and what is its importance in mathematics. Children, I hope you must have understood what I discussed. If at all you understood and you think that yes, whatever I am teaching it is satisfactory, I mean it is up to your satisfaction, I would like to request all of you to share and subscribe my channel, so that you can get all notification, you can get whatever I teach in the class, you will be able to understand a lot. Okay, so we will again discuss more about this chapter, that is polyhedron, in another class. If you have not subscribed my channel, you subscribe it immediately, so that you will be benefited to a great extent. Okay, thank you.